Good morning, guys. Ed here. Today we got another video. It's a loaded topic, a big heavy hitter. What other ancillary supplements, other things should we be taking while we're taking testosterone? Now, before we get started, I just want to advise that I do not support or condone the use of steroids. Don't take them. Natty is healthy. Why would you ever take steroids? They're not good for you. So, boom. Let's get that out of the way first. Second, if you like the videos, let me know. Like, subscribe, leave a comment below. What do you want to see next? If you have any questions that I can answer for you, let me know. And with that, let's get into it. So, like I said, I don't advise taking steroids, but if you've been lifting for 5-10 years now, you got your diet, your training locked in, and you know that you're going to keep working out long and hard for life, and you want a little bit of an edge, and you decide to step into the world of steroids, boom. Here is a video that can help you out. Now, this is for kind of your first 1, 2, maybe 3 steroid cycles. I just want to note that if you're on a gram of Test, a gram of Deca, you're taking Tren and Anadrol and all the other compounds under the sun, this video is probably not for you. This is more for your beginner steroid cycles. That is, if you're taking testosterone in like that 500 milligram to, maybe 700 milligram range, your first cycle, you're trying out 1, maybe 2 compounds, but no more than that. So this is for more of my beginner steroid guys. What should you watch out for? What are the things that we need to be taking to protect our heart, our kidneys, our liver, our hair? There's a lot of things that can go wrong when taking steroids. So I just got this quick little video of how to help while you're on gear. So first and foremost is your heart. Everybody knows that steroids are not good for your heart, and there are tons of things that we can do to help our heart while on testosterone. The first being cardio. Don't skip your cardio while you're taking testosterone. Yes, you're going to get big and strong and full of muscle, and you just want to lift weights and get big, but you got to do cardio too, guys. It's great for your heart. It's probably the #1 thing that prevents heart disease. Now, there are a lot of medications out there. There's statins, ACE inhibitors, ARBs. Telmisartan's a big ARB that everybody's been throwing around. There's valsartan, losartan, all the sartans under the sun. Ezetimibe is one that lowers blood pressure, I think. Yeah, but these are all prescription. So those are if you want to, you really have a heart problem. Go talk to your doctor and get that squared away. But if you don't want to go the route of prescription drugs and you want to prevent cardiovascular disease before it happens, there are some over-the-counter supplements you can take. One that I've added to my regimen is curcumin. Curcumin prevents that left ventricle hypertrophy, keeps your heart from growing. So if that heart muscle gets too big, it can't pump blood properly. It often softens your artery walls, helps to lower blood pressure. So curcumin is a good one to have in your stack. CoQ10 is another one that's good for heart and cholesterol health. One thing that I've added lately to just kind of like my daily routine is drinking pomegranate juice. Pomegranate juice is good for lowering blood pressure. You don't want your blood pressure to get too high because steroids will do that. So anything that we can do to help lower our blood pressure is great. Another big one is donating blood. When you take steroids, when you take testosterone, your red blood cell count, your hematocrit will rise. It's going to cause thickening of the blood. You're going to have too much blood in your body. You got to get rid of it. So I would say 2-3 times a year, something like that. Donate blood. Keep them levels from getting too high. It's good for your heart. It'll keep you healthy. Other things just for general health, for the heart, the liver, the kidneys. Eat less sodium. Sodium is not good for you, and so many foods have such high sodium nowadays. Anything frozen, processed, just look on the back of the nutritional label and see how much sodium you're actually putting into your body. They recommend like 23 or 2400 milligrams a day. Most people are probably taking in double, triple that. So try and limit sodium. Do less booze. All right, if you're going to be taking steroids and stuff, these are drugs. You don't need to be doing double whammy overtime on your liver and drinking booze as well. Maybe 1 or 2 nights out here and there isn't going to hurt, but don't be drinking 10 beers a day. All right, that's not healthy. Bad for your liver, bad for everything. Another big thing is omega-3s. So that is eating fish, fish oil, anywhere you can get omega-3s, the good fats. That'll help to lower your cholesterol. As we all know, steroids will really throw your cholesterol out of whack. They're going to hurt your HDL, your good cholesterol. They're going to hurt your LDL, which is your bad cholesterol. That's going to go through the roof. Anything we can do to lower that. And omega-3s, getting your fish oils in, is going to help. For hair, it's always better to prevent hair loss rather than try to reverse it once it happens. So, one thing that I've added to my regimen is Nioxin. I don't use Nioxin every day. I'm going to tell you what it is. They got a shampoo, conditioner, and like a hair treatment. Like it's a 3-phase kind of thing. And Nioxin contains the active ingredient minoxidil, which is good for reversing hair loss and actually bringing back thick, fuller hair once you begin to experience hair loss. I just have the conditioner and the like the third treatment, whatever thing, that I use once every couple days. You don't need to go crazy with it. I got a full head of long, luscious hair. I haven't noticed any like hair loss or hair thinning, but it's better to prevent it than, you know, try and reverse it once it starts. So if I start noticing my hair really thin out or anything in the future, maybe I'll start upping my how much I use my Nioxin. There's other things out there. A lot of people take finasteride to prevent hair loss. RU58841 is a chemical. It's lumped in with SARMs a lot of the times. And that one's another one for preventing hair loss. Always do your research. See which one's right for you. They all act by a different mechanism. Some you can use together. Be smart about it. Do all your research, and like I said, don't be dumb. While taking steroids, you want to make sure you don't get gyno. So gyno is a big one. That's what happens when your estrogen gets all out of whack. I mean, depending on what compounds you're taking, it could be a prolactin issue, well, right now we're talking about testosterone specifically, so this is probably going to come from an estrogen issue. To prevent gyno, there's a lot of things you can do. You can take an AI. Always have an AI on hand. Don't use and abuse it. Only use it if you need to. The only way you're going to know if you need it is by getting blood work done. But yeah, be careful with AIs. Have one just in case, but don't go overboard with it. But for gyno, there's a chemical out there called roloxifene, which has actually been shown to have promising results in preventing gyno. So it's safer to take than like an AI, and it'll just help to prevent gyno. Better than like Nolva. A lot of guys use Nolvadex to try to prevent gyno. That's more of a PCT drug. That being said, make sure you have a proper PCT on hand. AIs and then PCTs, they're a whole other separate videos. So always have them on hand. PCT, definitely always use a PCT, no doubt. But to do a proper one, the right one for you, do tons of research, okay? This video isn't telling you how to use an AI or a PCT. This is just saying to use it if you want to be smart while taking steroids. So, are there any other little things you can watch out for? There's acne. I'm not prone to acne. Some guys are. They get it real bad on like their back and their shoulders. I know Accutane is one that I think is known for zapping acne pretty quick. But yeah, other than that, just try some over-the-counter like, what's the one? Proactive. All the commercials. I don't know. If you're prone to acne, you might be, you might not be. Just be ready for it if it happens. Without making this video too long, that's kind of a quick little synopsis of little things here and there that can help, that will add up. So if you want to prevent cardiovascular and heart disease, if you want to keep your kidneys, your liver healthy, you want to prevent hair loss, acne. Another one is a prostate. Watch out for your prostates, guys, because steroids will enlarge your prostate. You might find yourself waking up to pee during the middle of the night more often. That's not good. We want to keep that prostate in check. There's tons of prostate supplements out there that can help. So make sure you grab one of those. Like I said, just in case. It's better to prevent, an issue before it actually arises. So we don't want prostate cancer. To try to get to that point and then try and get rid of it is a bitch. So let's try and prevent it in the first place. All right? So that being said, I don't want to ramble too long. There's some things to watch out for. I'll go into more detail about a lot of these in separate videos, but this was just kind of, you know, a little to help you out for your first 1 or 2 cycles. Just give you some things to look for, some things that can help. All right? So Ed out. I hope you learned something. If you got any questions, drop them below. Thanks for watching.